Okay. We've done so many podcasts recently that none have gone up. This one's gonna go up when I feel better. So it's 6. It's 5:30 in the morning, and I'm heading to the studio to get the rest of the stuff. So basically, yesterday I got there at a little before 6 to the studio and finished setting up. Cleaned everything up. People started meandering in. Jose, who's my old intern, surprised me by coming in, which was wonderful. He's a talented cameraman, photographer, director. So he was in. Sabi and Demonia came in with her husband Mike. Mike's like a technical machine. They know a lot. He was like telling me stuff that was over my head. It was pretty good. He brought his equipment, luckily, and then Jonathan came with his stuff. Luckily, because what happened, oh my goodness, it's hard to even describe. So we had this elaborate script with all these cool things for the girls, and dialogue and things like that. And I started getting a little under the weather. I'm like, let me just sit down. And I literally thought I was gonna die. I mean, it was that bad. I had to go upstairs and lay down in the studio. I had the shivers, chills, blazing headache. Misha was on my ass to call the paramedics. And I was like, well, let me just lay here by myself. And I was very emotional because, you know, we put this whole thing together. It's supposed to be like the creme de la creme of what we're doing. Great dialogue, funny stuff. And I was like, I don't know if I could shoot this. She's like, who cares? There's plenty of people here who just do it like a gonzo orgy. The guy is a great camera people, so directors. So I wasn't worried about that. I just didn't want to honestly, I didn't want to disappoint anybody. We have people coming in from out of town, new people that I've never even worked with, and I'm like dead. I mean, literally, I thought I was gonna die. I was taking my medicine, I was taking other medicine, I was drinking so much, it felt like I was super dehydrated. I was drinking Gatorade after Gatorade after Gatorade, water. Nothing. It reminded me of last time I was in the hospital, how sick I was. I haven't been that sick since then. I had COVID once, but that lasted like a day. And then I was just fine. But yeah, it was bad. So I laid upstairs and they ad-libbed and they shot the scene. It was already set up and pre-lit and everything else. So Mike, Sabian's husband, did the stills. I lit it. He shot it. He posed the girls. He did a wonderful job. My God, the pictures look great. I mean, great. The few that I saw, because I was kind of out of it. So I laid there until they were almost done cleaning up. That's how bad it was. I was sweating. Oh my God, brutal headache. It's the first time I've ever had somebody else shoot the scene for me. That's not what I do. I shoot because I have ideas, especially with something that's elaborate. So that happened. And most of the storyline just went down the drain because they just shut Gonzo, because they can't really direct it, you know, the way I wanted to direct it, because everybody's got their own vision. So we'll just shoot like a really cool Gonzo orgy, which was fine with me. So the problem was I made 2 trips with my truck full of equipment there. Now, it was going to be how we're going to do this, because we got to load up the car, and everybody's loading up the car in the way they feel like they need to load up the car. So I'm going, man, my equipment's going to be all over the place, which is great of them to do it. It's just, like everybody's got their own system of how they pack, what bags they use, things like that. Misha had to go get Bodhi because the babysitter had to leave. So Misha had to drive from North Hollywood to Hollywood, which is about 45-minute drive, especially with traffic. So she came back with Bodhi. I finally came downstairs. And most everybody was gone. We packed the car up as much as I can, and we're like, well, we have a hotel room that at our disposal. Maybe we just go stay there, because it was right there. The problem was, Misha's got a big documentary. Big, I mean huge, this like game changer type stuff today. So she needs to be in makeup at 8 and be on set at 11. So we're like, let's make one trip home and come back and get the rest. Well, not really an option once you're so tired and beat. So got home, like, I'm gonna go to sleep, and then we're gonna get up in the morning, drive out to the studio, which is like 20-30 minute drive, load up the car, clean up whatever needs to be cleaned up, and bounce. I was up at 5:30, and I feel good enough to go by myself, so I'm going by myself. I'm going by myself to the studio to load up the rest of the stuff that's there and make sure everything's clean, because I hate to leave. The studio's messy. Hate it. So that's the deal. So I'm driving there right now. It's 5:58. I'm going to get there in a few minutes. Load up really fast, do a walkthrough, make sure there's no garbage or anything like that on the ground, and head home. And then I'm going to probably take some medicine and try to sleep. But I don't want Misha coming out because she's got a long day today. She had a long day yesterday. I feel good enough to drive. I'm just sore. My body's sore, but it's not like it was yesterday. Yesterday was horrendous. So once I get to the studio, I'm hoping 5-10 minutes packed, because we have everything packed, and it's just all up against the back door. That I could just load up stuff, get in the car, and go home. And and use today to rest. Tomorrow's the All Porn Awards, and the way I am now, there's no way I can go. So I want to make sure that I rest today, and that's the game. I'm almost at the exit. This is great. Oh my god, I made some serious time. But yeah, I haven't been this sick in forever. It just scared me, because last time I was sick like that, I wound up going to the hospital for 2 months. And the last thing I wanted to do was call a paramedics or fire department to come check up on me at the studio, because you know how bad that looks. It puts an eye on the whole studio, and the neighbor's gonna be freaking out. So I was like, let me just like rest. Just leave me alone. Let me rest. Let me lay around. I'm not trying to put any studio on the hot seat, So that's what I did, you know. And then I was honestly, I was like kind of crying. I was like telling Misha, I'm like, I feel bad. All these people, you know, trust me and what I shoot, and they're here because I shoot cool stuff, and now I was dying and useless. But they got some cool little gifts, little trinkets. We'll use them in other storyline stuff. And that's it. So that today is going to be day of rest. I got a major headache. I'm still a little loopy and sore from coughing. My back is sore, and this red light is taking forever. I'm not gonna run it though. I'm trying to make a left turn, but the light's not cooperating. I drank so much water yesterday. So like, it's funny. Yesterday, I was laying there, and I was done with my Gatorade bottle, and I had to go pee so bad, and I knew I couldn't get up to go pee, so I peed in the Gatorade bottle. It's so funny because it looked literally just like Gatorade. So if I would have left it, somebody fucking would have drank it. Horrible. This light is not cooperating whatsoever. Sitting here. But anyways, according to everybody, the scene looked amazing. The performances were great. I can't wait to look at the footage when I'm better. And yeah, and we'll go from there. All right, signing out. Bye.